Now I will share Rain's information about rape, starting with the victims. One out of every 6 American women has been the victim of an attempted or completed rape in her lifetime, with a 14.8% chance of completed rape and a 2.8% of attempted rape. 17.7 million American women have been victims of attempted or completed rape. 9 out of every 10 rape victims were female in 2003. The likelihood of rape, completed or attempted, during a woman's lifetime differs with race. Here are the statistics. All women, 17.6%. White women, 17.7%. Black women, 18.8%. Asian Pacific Islander women, 6.8%. American Indian Alaskan women, 34.1%. Mixed race women, 24.4%. About 3% of American men, or 1 in 33, have experienced attempted or completed rape in their lifetime. In 2003, 1 in every 10 rape victims were male. 2.78 million men in the United States have been victims of sexual assault or rape. 15% of sexual assault and rape victims are under age 12. 29% are age 12 through 17. 44% are under age 18. 80% are under age 30. 12 to 13 are the highest risk years. Girls ages 16 to 19 are 4 times more likely than the general population to be victims of rape, attempted rape, or sexual assault. 7% of girls in grades 5 through 8 and 12% of girls in grades 9 through 12 said that they had been sexually abused. 3% of boys grades 5 through 8 and 5% of boys in grades 9 through 12 said they had been sexually abused. In 1995, local child protection services identified 126,000 children who were victims of either substantiated or indicated rape sexual abuse. Of these, 75% were girls. Nearly 30% of child victims were between the age of 4 and 7. 90% of juvenile sexual assault victims know their attacker. 34.2% of attackers were family members. 58.7% were acquaintances. Only 7% of the perpetrators were strangers to the victim. On average, during 1992 to 2001, American Indians aged 12 or older experienced annually an estimated 5,900 rapes or sexual assaults. American Indians were twice as likely to experience a rape, sexual assault compared to all races. Sexual violence makes up 5% of all violent crime committed against Indians, about the same as for any other races. Offender-victim relationship, 41% stranger, 34% acquaintance, 25% intimate or family member. Victims of sexual assault are 3 times more likely to suffer from depression, 6 times more likely to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, 13 times more likely to abuse alcohol, 26 times more likely to abuse drugs, 4 times more likely to contemplate suicide. In 2012, 830,000 women were raped. According to medical reports, the incidence of pregnancy for one-time unprotected sexual intercourse is 5%. RAIN estimates that there were 17,342 pregnancies as a result of rape in 2012. When looking at the rates of reported rapes, out of every 100 rapes, 40 get reported to police, 10 lead to an arrest, 8 get prosecuted, 4 lead to a felony conviction, 3 rapists will spend even a single day in prison. The other 97 will walk free. Now it's time to analyze the offenders. As Rain says, the rapist is a masked stranger. Approximately 2/3 of rapes were committed by someone known to the victim. 73% of sexual assaults were perpetrated by a non-stranger. 38% of rapists are a friend or acquaintance. 28% are intimate. 7% are relative. More than 50% of all rape sexual assault incidents were reported by victims to have occurred within 1 mile of their home or at their home. 4 in 10 take place at the victim's home. 2 in 10 take place at the home of a friend, neighbor, or relative. 1 in 12 take place in a parking garage. 43% of rapes occur between 6 p.m. and midnight. 24% occur between midnight and 6 a.m. The other 33% take place during 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. The average age of a rapist is 31 years old. 52% are white. 22 in prison rapists report that they are married. Juveniles accounted for 16% of forcible rapist arrestees in 1995 and 70% of those arrested for other sex offenses. In 1 in 3 sexual assaults, the perpetrator is intoxicated. 30% with alcohol, 4% with drugs. In 2001, 11% of rapes involved the use of a weapon. 3% used a gun, 6% used a knife, and 2% used another form of weapon. 84% of victims reported the use of physical force only. Rapists are more likely to be serial criminals than serial rapists. 46% of rapists who were released from prison were rearrested within 3 years of their release for another crime. 18.6% for a violent offense, 14.8% for a property offense, 11.2% for drug offense, 20.5% for a public order offense.